I don't know, but hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Star Wars Black Series action figure review on the 6-inch Star Wars Black Series Hera Syndulla. If you're trying to pick these up, you can get them at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And I gotta give a big thanks to Xmanny87 and Justine for sending out this awesome figure to me, along with some other goodies for Emma, which I know she's going to enjoy. But this figure has just dropped on Force Friday 2, and I was not able to get one for myself, so thank you so much for this birthday gift, Manny and Justine. I really appreciate it, you guys. Beautiful image of Hera right over there, and then on the side it says Hera Syndulla. And then on the very back you can see that same image from the front. There's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, pause it now. On this side it says number 42. There's not much more at the top and not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Hera out of the packaging, and this is a solid figure. I really like it a lot. I'm very happy to have the character in action figure form to add to my Rebels setup. I really like the paint apps on this. I think it came out very clean. She does come with one accessory, so let's get a closer look at that, and then we'll get a closer look at Hera Syndulla. So she comes with one little blaster over here, and this is a very tiny blaster. I mean, look how small that is. That's really small, but for how small it is, it does have quite a bit of nice details in it. I mean, look at that gold right over there. We get some silver over the black plastic. You can see the trigger right there, so it doesn't look too bad. And she does have the holster on her right boot, so you can see right there. You can port it in here, so that works out very well. You can shake it, and it's not going to fall out. That's pretty cool. And you can get her holding it in both hands, but I will say that it's trickier having her hold it in her right hand than her left. I just feel like this isn't real solid as far as placement in the hand goes or for the grip. But this side over here has a trigger finger sticking out, so you can get this much better positioning right over here, so I like that. So I'm mostly going to have her posed holding the blaster in her left hand. So first off, I gotta say, if you are a Star Wars fan and you are not watching the Star Wars Rebels TV show, get off your butt and go watch that show, man. It is awesome. Now the animation kind of annoys me a little bit with the head wobbling too much, but the storytelling is fantastic, along with the special effects during the action sequences. I highly recommend it. And Hera over here is one of the key characters of the show. She's a daughter of resistance leaders from her home planet, and she is the pilot of the VCX-100 Ghost, which is what the crew uses to travel with, and she's also the owner of the astromech droid Chopper, and her love interest of the show is Kanan, and I just think she's a very cool character. I really like her a lot, and I think this head sculpt came out great, man. I love the eye paint right there. The mouth looks great. The goggles look really good. You can't move these goggles up and down, but still, I mean, that looks fantastic. She looks very pretty. I very much like it. Very smooth green color right over here. Yeah, man. And then you get these deco pieces right over here. Deco pieces. The deco added right here to her hair thingies. I don't know, what are these called? I don't know exactly what to call them, but I think they look great. Yeah, it's fantastic, man. Then the rest of her looks really awesome as well. We get some nice wrinkles in there. No real shadowing effect, but there are some very nice details in here. I'm really liking the little picked out pieces of silver. And then this whole jumpsuit, you know, her pilot jumpsuit looks really good. She's got kind of a nice Hera Syndulla butt right there. Nice wrinkles throughout. I like this. And then her ankles, I don't know, her feet do feel a little small, but I don't want her to have big old feet or anything. But it just makes her a little tricky to stand, and she does have peg holes at the bottom of her feet. So the articulation is okay, not great. I really wish we had some kind of rotation right here on her hair thingies. You know, if you could rotate those side to side, that would have been awesome. But you can get her looking up just a tad. So I wish you could look up more than that. She looks down pretty far. You get side to side movement, but you got to angle it and get these over her shoulder. So if you do that, you'll be okay. And get a little tiny bit of head pivot, not much at all. I'm going to say that's actually practically no head pivot. But anyway, the shoulders move outward that far. I like how these pieces go over the top of the shoulder right over there, and you can rotate these around 360. No bicep swivel. She gets a single jointed elbow that actually does bend in a decent amount. You also get a swivel over here, and then on her left hand you could swivel and then it'll hinge side to side, which is tricky to do because we get a little bit of paint in there, but you can see it hinge side to side right there. Then on this side it moves up and down. She does have a waist swivel right over here, and you get some waist pivot, and she crunches forward and crunches back. And you know, I'm just kind of figuring out right now now that, yeah, she's probably very much left-handed, which is something I never really noticed before. But anyway, you can't move her legs outward that far, hello Kanan, and then you can't move the legs upward this much and back, and you get an upper thigh cut. You get the double jointed knees, and then her ankles do move down, they do move up, and she does have ankle pivot. I do wish she had boot rotation over here. Now to measure out this figure, you could see that Hera is standing just a little under 6 inches tall, and one thing I didn't mention is that her head actually got kind of loose on me really quick, so yeah, be careful with that. And then here's Hera next to the rest of her crew, of which we have in action figure form. We have Kanan, we have Sabine, and then we have Ahsoka. And man, seeing all 4 of these side by side looks so cool. I want even more Star Wars Rebels figure to it. Then I want to compare Hera next to the SDCC exclusive Thrawn figure with the Kalikuri right there. And then comparing her to your average 6-inch scale figure, here she is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time No Letdown Spider-Man. And here's Hera on a dynamic pose with the Mafex flight stand, and I'm just one of those collectors that loves articulation, so I can always ask for more articulation, but as you can see right here, you can get her in dynamic poses. I do have to say that my biggest gripe with this figure is actually that they made her firing hand the left hand instead of the right hand. It doesn't make any sense having the holster on the right side if she's left-handed, but she's not left-handed. I went back and checked out some pictures online, which you'd seen earlier in this video, of her mostly holding her blaster in her right hand, so that's a little bit of a gripe. Anyway, I gotta give a big thanks again to XManny87 and Justine for sending this figure out to me. Thanks so much for the birthday gift, you guys. Also, I gotta give a big thanks to all of you who voted on social media. I put up a poll asking, hey, who do you want me to review first, Hera or Ulik? And you can see right over here, yeah, Hera definitely won. So I will be reviewing that Thor STCC set shortly. Expect that, if not this week, maybe next week. I don't know exactly what, but I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of the review, let me know what you think of the figure. And if you want more videos from this YouTube channel coming your way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, be sure to hit that notification bell to ensure my videos are popping up in your feed. If you want to see a photo gallery of images, I'm going to take a bunch of pictures. You can find it all over at JediInsider.com, and I gotta give a big thanks to all these people over here for supporting this YouTube channel. Thanks so much, you guys. I should have a new Patreon exclusive video coming to you guys very soon, so stay tuned for that. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. I'm gonna play with my toys today. 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 Well, I don't care what the strangers say. I'm gonna play with my toys today.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face,